Hey guys, did you miss me? Good. Anyways, I'm back after not posting for 2 weeks because I was out of town, so I couldn't post. But just like I promised y'all on the community tab a couple days ago, my first video back is going to be part 2 of the fanfic review, and so we're back with the Betrayed of Issei Hyodo. It's probably betrayal, but probably a typo. And this fanfic is written by Soul Ripper Ghost 95 and Roman X Green Dog 123. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this chapter gets way more wild than the first one did. Like the first one was like Issei loses powers, then gets cucked, cheated on, gets betrayed by all of his friends, and then at the end of the chapter he just unlocks a random power up and just starts beating everybody's asses. There's some disturbing content in this stuff. Like, some stuff in this story is not YouTube friendly, but I will word it in a way that it kind of is YouTube friendly, so YouTube doesn't take this down. So there will be serious subject matter in this, but I will say it in a way that doesn't get me banned off here. But some really weird stuff happens here. But even though some of the stuff that happens in here is really weird and really like it's something I wouldn't write, don't go harass this person. Like, don't harass don't harass the original creator of the fanfic, and don't harass the person adapting this fanfic, because at the end of the day, it seems like the person was really young when they wrote this from their writing style, and this was also written in 2016, so they probably don't even remember writing this. And both of these people were probably just like edgy teenagers that thought writing edgy stuff was cool, and they've probably moved on from that phase. So just don't harass anybody, because these people probably, it was probably just a phase that they wanted to write edgy stuff, so they tried to write the edgiest thing that they could. So that's all. Just please don't, for the love of God, don't harass anybody. That's all I gotta say. Just don't. Like, if I hear any of y'all were harassing people, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, if I get specific names, I'm gonna ban some of you from my comment section. But I just, please do not harass anybody any people who wrote this. All right, good. Anyways, we're gonna get on with this review. All right. So this chapter starts off with basically, Issei's beating the ever-living shit out of everybody. But then, Volley locks in and starts beating him up. Then Sir Zex locks in and basically, beats him to death and stuff. So, I guess Issei dies. But then some random dude just comes up out of nowhere and, someone, comes out of a portal and, grabs him or something and just takes him away. I will say, I'm gonna use the fanfic slacks to cover this comparison. The description of the fight isn't half bad. I wouldn't say it's decent or good, but compared to that fight where it's kind of just two lines, he punches him really hard and they have a really crazy clash. That was kind of what the fanfic that Slaxy covered on his channel was kind of that's what fights kind of seem like. There was a bit more to the fight here. I still wouldn't say it was well written as a fight. It was still pretty simplistic, but there was more of an image painted with the fight, and it lasted longer than most of the fights in that fanfic. So I will say, not too bad there. There was I could see a better picture painted with this fight, and there was a bit more effort put into the fight than some other fanfics. Issei gets carried away, and we just don't see him. He's gone, and then Sir Zex is like, dang. But at least I killed him, so. Yay! Oh yeah, fuck Sir Zex's story. Sir Zex is the chillest motherfucker. Fuck my phone. Sorry. Just probably turn my phone notifications off. Whatever. But Sir Zex is, a piece in the story. Chillest dude in high school DxD. And, the worst guy ever in the story, so. That's just how the story works. Everyone that was chilling cool in DxD is now a piece of shit. So, yay. Fun. Well, let's move on with the chapter. This is where the story gets really weird. So, basically, you got, Sona, Rias, Seraphil, and I think Akino. because I think to mention not going to have here at some point. You know, they're all in a room together, and Sona's playing a chess game with Saji, and basically, like, I guess they're kind of like together here. So basically, Sona's like, if you win, I'll marry you, whatever, because they're all together. So like, if you win, we'll get engaged, whatever. Saji wins, so like, okay, we're gonna get married. Then Sona gets basically given a letter, like a random document, like it should be like mysteriously, like ominously, like no one knows who that they gave her it. She just gets it, and then she reads it, and then she's like, "Did you fucking do this, Saji? What the fuck is wrong with you?" And then like everyone's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then like everyone else reads it, and then it's revealed. How do I put this without getting this video taken down? Apparently Saji is a serial EDP, just to put it lightly, because if I say some of these words, I might get this video taken down. Saji's an EDP, an R. Kelly, stuff like that. He is, he's an offender. Yeah, he's, and also, he did some, he's, bit of a, an Alabama guy, if you catch my drift. Like, honestly, like, this doesn't even, like, put into words how, like, how disgusting, this shit was, like, you'll get me just, like, yeah, he was, yeah, a horrible, wasn't, like, the shit that he, that they said he did, like, there's no way, that's, like, some non-human evil shit, like, basically, Saji's, like, the next day, something, basically, that's what it was, and I hate putting it in that phrase, because that really kind of it kind of makes, like when I say, like, someone's the next Diddy, the next EDP, that sounds humorous, but this shit isn't humorous. This shit is disgusting, and just putrid, and just disgusting, and then yeah, everyone's getting mad at him, and then Sona's like, "I let you sleep with me." There's a really weird part where she's like, "I let you wipe my ass for me." Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was about. I don't know what's going on. I am going to hope to God that the author does not have any weird, like, shit going on in their brain. Like, I really hope that this motherfucker's not into any of this shit being described. I really hope that this guy was just, because they do write Saji to be the bad guy here. They're writing him as being a disgusting person. They're not defending it. They've established that Saji is a disgusting person here. So they're not defending it, so it doesn't seem like. So I'm hoping that they're not one of those kind of people that are into that weird shit. But the part about the toilet play, I don't. It's starting to make me question things. Still, don't go attack. I'm not accusing anyone of anything right now. I'm not trying to accuse. I'm just saying, I hope that the person writing this was just an edgy teenager who was writing edgy shit without really thinking about it, and I'm just hoping I'm hoping this isn't a reflection of who he actually is, and that he was just a dumb edgy teenager writing edgy shit, and I hope he's matured as a person to realize this shit was weird and stop doing it, and then stop writing. I don't know. I just hope this person isn't actually a weirdo and was just really edgy and didn't have any what's the word, filter when it came to his writing. I hope to God that this person isn't actually into this stuff, because if he is, that's fucking weird. But don't go harassing him yet, because I don't know if this is a reflection of who he actually is. Because like I said, could just be that he just wrote really edgy shit with no filter. So like until I get some proof that he is actually this horrible person who likes this horrible shit, don't like I don't need any exposed videos, because from what I can assume, he's like, since they're putting Saji in like the wrong and they're saying that he's a horrible person here, I am hoping that this is just him writing edgy shit. Because you can write shit without it being a reflection of yourself. This is just something I wouldn't write about at all. It kind of disgusts me. But with the way they're painting Saji as the obvious villain here, don't start assuming who this person actually is. Like, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he probably just, like I said, I've repeated this multiple times. I just want to say, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he was just an edgy teenager writing edgy shit because it was edgy. And I'm just gonna hope that he's not actually that level of weird. Now, if I get any contradictionary information that he is actually that kind of person and a weirdo, then, you know, I'll cover that. But for now, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt that he's not that kind of person and that he was just an edgy teenager. That's all. Like, I'm not gonna repeat this too many times because it's probably getting repetitive and y'all probably getting tired of me being repetitive about this shit. But I just wanted to say that. But yeah, this shit is not something I'd write. This shit is weird and honestly repulsive. Then Saji somehow runs away, like, as all these girls are chasing him. Somehow gets away. So like, y'all are like, he didn't die? No. Well, I'm getting to that because his death is actually insane. Saji's then met with this guy who was revealed to be Issei, who's still alive somehow. We don't know why yet. Like, he whispers to Saji before he kills him, but I'm pretty sure we as the viewer still don't know, or unless I missed something. But Issei basically tortures Saji for hours, and is like stabs him in his own, you know. I'm not gonna go further into that. And basically we start seeing all these flashbacks about all the horrible shit he did. They don't go as far to, I don't know, like, they go, these are pretty graphic flashbacks. Like I said, Saji still being painted in the wrong, and that's a horrible person. And from what I'm going to just hope that the author is not the kind of person. I'm really hoping that the author, I'm going to give him, like I said, I'm still going to give him the benefit of a doubt, and hope that he isn't a weird person that's into this weird shit. Because from what it seems like, this is him. It seems like the author is more so expressing his hate for these kind of people. So it seems like he has a hatred for these kind of people. So I'm gonna say I'm just gonna hope he's not one of those weird ass people and is just expressing his hatred in a very violent and graphic way. So yeah, but yeah, this is all really graphic. It paints Saji as a horrible person. Horrible. And he dies. You know, after being tortured, he dies, and yeah, good riddance to this version of Saji, because they made this version of Saji the worst person ever. Like, Jesus. Like, reading that was honestly disturbing. Like, I'm honestly like, kind of like this shit is on my history. This fucking fanfic. Like, what did I just read? And then he dies, and that's how the fanfic ends. Like, nobody mourns him for good reason. Like, I would not mourn that motherfucker either. And then yeah, he dies with no one to mourn him. Good riddance. But I don't know what after reading that, I don't know what the fuck I just read. Like, what in the actual hell did I just read? Like, to be honest, I feel like I didn't have this chapter felt almost shorter than the last one. I think it was. Or maybe just wasn't as much stuff going on. It was kind of just like the end of the last battle and the whole Saudi shit. It wasn't as many moving pieces going around, but this chapter was worse. Much worse. I kind of regret reading this story in the first place, but here we are. This is abysmal. This story is abysmal. I don't know, man. Like I said, I am not going to call this author a terrible person and a weirdo. I'm not going to slander him like that. I am not going to make those accusations because, like I said, based off the writing style and when this was made, I'm pretty sure this guy was just an edgy teenager. And I'm assuming that this was just his way of expressing his hatred towards those who prey on children and women. I'm assuming that I am just hoping that this was just his way of expressing his hatred for those types of people, and that he's not one of those weird people. All right, because very clear. Because from what it seems like, he does have a hatred for those types of people. So I'm going to assume that he's not one of those weird ass people. Now, if I get any evidence that he is, then, you know, I'll follow up on that and be like, never mind, he, you know, this person or whatever may be a weird person. But as of right now, don't go harass this guy, because I think most likely he was just an edgy teenager that wanted to express his hatred for these types of people, which you can't really call them people. Most kind of people are animals. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this honestly disturbing video. Went into some very graphic and disturbing subject matter. The next videos would be a bit more lighthearted than this. My next video is gonna be a Devil May Cry review, so you know, get ready for that. But yeah, it's something I just read. I don't even want to say the usual like comments. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.